Hello everyone. So today we are going to discuss about the economic planning. Okay. So during 1950s, the planning had emerged as a method or tool of utilizing the resources to achieve any kind of the goals. Especially these goals are made by the policy makers. Okay. So around the world by the 1950s, the planning has a great definition or great meaning in the society. So that is planning is a method or a tool of utilizing is nothing but using. Okay, so utilizing resources, each and every country has their resources, right? So utilizing, it means it is one type of the tool for the utilizing those resources, how we are using and what we are producing from using those resources, and how to distribute those resources to each and everyone in the country. Okay, so these are the important goals which may be made by the policy makers. Okay, so under the important this working definition, we have some important features. So first one is trying to achieve a particular size of family for different countries come to be known as a family planning. Okay, so each and every country has their own plannings. Okay, economic planning. So within economic planning, the different types of the plannings evolved in the society. So first one is the family planning. Okay, so we have to maintain a particular size of a family. It means each and every family should take the decision that they would give birth to the two child or one child only. So in India especially, we are going to give a planning to the family planning. So that is just we have to give birth to the two child or one child. Okay, so it's enough for the family. Okay, so some people they are giving birth to the three or more children, so this is leads to the high population in the countries. Okay, so that's why this is one type of the family planning, so that we control the family size. Okay, so that next one is the second, the process of providing suitable physical and social infrastructure for that as well, and the upcoming urban areas came to be known as the town or urban planning. Okay, so mostly there are two types of the areas, rural areas and urban areas. So mostly urban means towns and cities, so these comes under the urban areas. Rural means village level. So here the providing the suitable physical and social infrastructure is nothing but giving good facilities, those like transport, electricity, water facility, information facility. So these facilities comes under the physical and social infrastructure. Okay, so these important facilities only providing to the urban areas. So developing the urban areas known as urban planning or town planning. And next, the third one is a country trying to optimize the use of its revenues for different categories of expenditure is nothing but, so we are providing something to the society, we are spending money on something which is very useful for the people of a particular country. Okay, so especially for the use of the revenue is nothing but income to the government. Okay, so by using the revenue of the government, it is expends the money on different types of the things in the country, so that is known as financial planning. Okay, so in each and every country, financial planning is also known as budget. Okay, so all budgets may be covering the important works in a particular country. Each and every country, they allocated the budget to different types of the works in the countries. Okay, so fourth one is similarly at the macro and micro. Micro means a small type and each and every different areas. Macro means overall. Okay, so there might be any number of planning processes are there. So for example, agricultural planning, industrial planning, irrigation planning, road planning, house planning. So these are different types of the plannings which are evolved in the economic planning. Okay. So for achieving any kind of the goal that we set, so with the use of the resources, it means we are using some resources and we want to achieve the goals what we set. Okay, so that process is known as planning. Okay, so for example, students of a particular class, the time is 8:30. For example, the school time is 8:30. So it means they may reach the school at 8:20 itself. Okay, it means at 8:30 itself they will be in the class. So this is the main important thing, okay, in a particular school. This is one rule, okay. So maybe some students, they comes from the different areas, okay. Maybe a boy comes from area, so maybe the distance between their house and the school is 5 kilometers, and the next person, next student, the distance between their school and house may be 20 kilometers. Maybe the distance is difference between the school and house, but even though they will be reached in the school at the 8:20, okay. So this is the planning, this is the main planning of the school. In the same, the students also have the family, have the plannings in their homes. For example, so they must wake up at the 7 only, because they will reach the school at 8:20 itself only. It means on the basis of their breakfast time, on the basis of their sleeping time, on the basis of their dinner time, whenever they sleep at very 7 or 8, it means they will wake up early morning in the 6 or 5. So it means they will adjust their life according to the school time, okay. So it must be comes under the family. It means the planning is depends on the mother and the family, father, okay. The mother and the father will take the decisions to create the good atmosphere about the particular children, okay. So it means each and every family, they have their own plannings. So according to their according to their children's timing, according to their jobs timing, so they maybe set some plannings in their families to reach our goals, okay. So this is one example. Same in the case of the countries also. So it means almost the population is increasing, means the number of people are living in our country. So to settle these important resources disputes, or important particular economic decisions, so that's why we have to create some important decisions that maybe leads to the economic planning, okay. So the many countries announced that there will be planned economy. Each and every country is under the control of the economic planning only. It means according to the economic planning only, each and every country is moving, okay. So some countries, they may announce some economical planning, and some countries they may not announce the planning. So for example, the planning examples of the economical planning countries are the Soviet Union, Poland, China, France, and India. India is also one of the example of the economical planning. And next, coming to the non-planning economies, so those are the United States, Canada, Mexico, okay. And some methods and tools and types of plannings are different, okay, different in different countries, okay. For example, each and every country has their unique plannings. Maybe the methods may be different, types of plannings may be different, and tools of utilizing the resources may be different, okay. So these important methods, tools, and types of the plannings are different in each and every country, okay. In the according to the time, according to the nature of a particular country, these can change, okay.